Well, hello everyone. And I know it has been a minute since I've actually been on here with a rant or anything. You know, my series, of course, us older ones, are the series that we used to watch. They're long gone. Hopefully a couple of them try to come back. Otherwise, we're just cat videos all day long. But yeah, it's been a minute since I've actually been on here with a Teenage Rant, and like I said, my series, the Teenage Sister Chronicles. Funny story. Of course, my sisters are no longer teenagers, and actually one of them is a mother now, and that was anyway. But the story about that is actually, things kind of grew with that, because even though it was home shot recording, and it was like a cheap camera, and it was just different concepts. It was like reality TV on YouTube. And I knew a guy that is in the industry, and I say I knew because after this, we no longer owe each other anything. But I called in a favor from a friend of mine that's in the industry, and I asked him to get in contact with 21 Entertainment. And I had him help me write up a proposal, and I pitched the idea. I was very enthusiastic about it back then, but I actually pitched the idea for a YouTube series or a television show, MTV style like thing, and they were very enthusiastic about it. I had actually bought a camera to film some professional looking as much as it can, being a homegrown YouTube channel. But they wanted to test footage. They wanted to bring my sister in. Had to fly her out to LA. No big deal for me, because they were paying for her ticket, straight, the stay, everything. They wanted to they wanted to have eyes on her, and I brought the idea to her at the time, and she was 16, 17 years old, and my mom was okay with it. And so I brought it to my sister. I said, look, they're really enthusiastic about, wanting to take the show further. And since, Kelsey, my younger sister, she was still, she was 14, 15 years old. So I still had quite a while with the teenage stage. And plus we had, she touched base with, it was a crazy story. My mom and my dad never married. And so my mom went her way and actually married another man, had my two sisters. My dad went off and had 8 other children. But anyhow, what it was ironic about it was my 16-year-old sister from my mom met my 16-year-old sister from my dad on Facebook. And they actually met up at my place in Newark for the first time. And then that's where they found out the connection between them was me. They were both my sister, one from my dad and one from my mom. It was a crazy story, and it was one of the storylines that we wanted to bring out, and my sister told me no. She just flat out told me, I don't want to go. I'm not interested in that. She's the one that's always singing and dancing in front of the camera, and, she was twerking before I even knew what the word twerk meant. Seriously, look, it's in my archives, I swear. But yeah, I was so excited about this, and the series was going really good online. We had her friends and everything, and she was getting involved with it, because she was helping me keep in touch with her generation, I guess, with hashtags and everything. And I said, come on, let's go. Let's go to LA. They're paying for your flight. They're paying for your stay. They're going to film some test footage on their cameras in their studio, and we're going to go over the pitch idea. And she flat out told me no. She did not want to go. She was staying right there. And so everything fell flat. I fell out of favor with the friend that helped me get a hold of 21 Entertainment. And I fell out of, I don't know. It was so frustrating. So, I really quit filming a lot after that. There was just like points here and there that I filmed, and a lot of it ended up on Instagram, and there definitely some, there were Vines. I had a Vine channel, and most of it was my dog. I had a little Scottish Terrier, and I went to the smaller platforms because I really lost the ambition to just run my YouTube channel. And so I just never posted anything. And anytime I was with my sister, just randomly out somewhere, I would film something on my phone, and I'd post it real quick. But one of the main things that is the reason that I haven't been on here much is because my son doesn't like social media. My son doesn't like an online presence. He's a gamer, but he doesn't want to be internet famous. He's not into that. He likes to play. Oh God! It all started with Borderlands, and then it moved on to Call of Duty, and then it's been, just, oh Lord, the Assassin's Creeds, and it's anything that he can hook up online with his friends. His best friend is actually a kid that he met on Xbox Live in 2009, and they've been best friends ever since. And they actually got to visit 2 or 3 years ago. My time has just so much stuff's going on in my life, and it's just not good. So there's not a lot of positivity, and I don't like putting negativity out in the world. My Facebook, as rare as it is, it's all positive, and anything that goes out really doesn't include how I feel, but when it does, it's usually in a negative manner, because my depression, I'm fighting it really hard. And I've had suicidal thoughts for months, and I'm fighting it on my own. And it's really hard. And so, actually, it was a friend of mine that posted a video not very long ago. And I'd have to look up his channel name now, but he used to be called Crash. And we had this small, tight-knit YouTube channel community where it was comedy and just rants and rambles, but it was karaoke. There was a lot of karaoke. Let's just go there. None of us was doing the cat video thing. It was karaoke. And it was, and then because I'm from Ohio, I had Renetto, and, there was this small, tight-knit thing, and it's not like that anymore. And it's not like you can just, reach out to a friend. I can't post an answer video to somebody without accidentally throwing shade on someone, or what the fuck ever social justice warriors call it these days. But it was actually Crash that posted a video a couple months ago, and I saw that he was trying to get back into it and that he wanted to post more videos, and I was like, I said, if we could just get together the community that it was before. You know, not all this popularity hype bullshit. It's a community of creators and creation of art. That's what I considered my YouTube. My YouTube was creation of art, and it didn't matter what kind of art it was. If it was what the buck, if it was Crash doing, you know, his robot guy, his robot man, or you know, if it was Ant Comic just ranting or something, you know, or if it was an episode of We Need Girls, or if it was when Shoes came out, or you know, that kind of thing right there. I love sketch comedy too. So it's art. Everything is art. There are artists on here. Creators are artists. That's what my YouTube is to me. And the artistry has just become nothing but a popularity contest. We've got 12, 13, 14-year-old kids on here doing makeup tutorials. And I'm sorry, yeah, I'm an old lady, but I never once thought I'd ever see a 12, 13, 14-year-old little girl needing to wear that type of makeup. I just can't. I mean, there's no reason for a child to wear makeup like that unless they're on, like, Toddlers and Tiaras. And they're not far off from that. So it's not the type of community that I want to be involved in. So I made a decision today. I made a decision that, you know what? I don't have a fancy camera. I don't have a big house. I can't walk around and do vlogs or, you know, stuff like that. I'm sitting in my office. I'm sitting in my office at work. It's 5:30 in the morning. And I came to the decision that I have a cell phone camera and I have time. I have thoughts. That's my creation, you know? Possibly the art that I wanted to, like, I have a thing and I have an Instagram and you can see my thing is instant art. Art that can't be replicated. I don't study artistry or any types of art, but it's just like if there's a water splatter and it's in the shape of a heart, or you know, I'm not a Starbucks drinker, but like people draw pictures in their foam on top of their coffees and things like that. It's instant art and stuff, but it's being able to sit here and have a conversation and finally just realizing this morning that I need to talk. I need to talk or I'm going to end up not being here in a month or a week or a day. I'm going to end up I'm just going to say I'm done. And it's been so tough. It's been so tough the past several months. But I told myself that my YouTube channel, since now that they've taken away my partner program membership because I don't make them enough money, so they're going to take mine away from me, which they never did pay me. I had one video over 30, almost 40,000 views. And I don't think that makes them enough money. I mean, they probably made a few hundred, maybe $20,000 off of me. But I didn't make any money off of that. So they decided to take away the ability to make money for me. So hopefully if I ever see an ad on one of my videos again, I might have to, file a lawsuit, because if they're going to put ads on my videos, I'm going to take the ability to make money off those ads. And if I don't make money off of those ads, then they don't either. That is not outlined in the TOS, and so that's how I feel about that. But I need to use my YouTube channel now. You know, I'm gonna come back and I'll just have random rants. And I can't do the Teenage Sister Chronicles anymore because neither of my sisters talk to me anymore. They're grown up, living their lives, and but there's funny things that I want to put on here. There's, oh man, the apps that have I've got a Musical.ly that is hilarious because I'm old, and when you're old, everything's hilarious. It's like watching a baby trying to walk. You see an old person trying to sing a pop song. It's hilarious. And so, I do that, but it hasn't been here. So I decided to do that. I've decided to bring it here. And I just want to warn you. I want to warn everyone that is still accidentally subscribed to me that if you're here for my teenage sisters, I'm sorry. But one of them is still living with my mother, and the other is in a relationship with a small child. So sorry about that, but they won't be on here unless a miracle happens, and I just happen to catch one of them. Or they happen to come and see me. And that's another thing. I'm not overly embarrassed about it because I've come to the conclusion that it's a part of my life and it's how it is right now, but I'm homeless. I'm homeless, and I'm lucky to have this job. I don't earn much money, but I have something to do. I have something that gives me a reason to breathe the next day because I want to make sure that I get this job done for my boss. So, but yeah, that's what my YouTube channel is going to be about right now. That's the art that I'm going to put out. It's going to be either random rants, and it's going to be, I might throw in some, I might do a car tour because I have a car. It doesn't run right now. It broke down a couple weeks ago, but I could do a car tour, and here's an office tour. Ta-da, there's my office. But, that's what it's going to be. But I have to have an outlet, and this is what my outlet's going to be for a while. So I apologize to anyone that has subscribed to this channel that doesn't want to see my face. But yeah, I think I'm done. So if you're still here, thanks for sticking around, and I'll probably see you next video. What's going on in your life? If you're a subscriber and you've seen me before, let me know what's going on down in the comments. Just drop me a line. Say, hey, what's up? I've been looking for old YouTubers. I haven't really said anything because I haven't had anything to say. But, how are you guys doing? Let me know. If you want to tell me to jump off a cliff, I can barely walk. And there's no cliffs in Ohio. Ha! I would do it, but there's none here. So if you want to tell me that I'm fat or I'm ugly, I already know that. If you want to tell me that to go kill myself, I've been pondering that for months now. And if you can find a way to do that with no weapons, no drugs, and actually how, you can let me know. Whatever. Because, there's going to be trolls. I know there are. And I really don't give a shit. So, alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.